Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Go ahead with a move. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready, break. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Ward now working out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, go. Cougar 19.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Craig. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Hold the ready. Come on, come on. Ready.
Going for it. Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Hold the stick.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Back. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Quick throw complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick for Naples draft. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
First down, Las Vegas.
They go up the middle with Campbell. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. But you look at this defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll try and do this himself. In trouble, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they in one mind? Hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Craig. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Craig.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. It certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Ready?
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Ready up.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Ward. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cam Ward, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-zip. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Okay, great.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 38-yard line.
They will toss to Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second and 9. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready? Hey. the 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Burrow. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Go.
Ward from the gun on third down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Ward.
And this is caught. It's a gain of 35. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that went off the mark, a little late with the throw. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16. Shifts by him at the 25. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now Ward. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they go screen, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Again, it's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll try the left side. It's Craig. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown! From 10 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's 21-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. And the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warner. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Let's go now.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
60 back.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. And down inside the 15 he goes. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is all the way up past the 25. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he comes back with one complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time faded. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Again, they run with Campbell. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Shut up. 19.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Craig. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. To throw is Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So it's a win for the home side, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for the home team here, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles